49ers have gotten off to a good start. It's official. They're 2-0. They go into Pittsburgh. They hammer the Steelers week one. They come in to L.A. yesterday, just solid. Mm-hmm. Just a very, very, very solid ball game. Brock Purdy, steady.
Good call.
No interceptions, no touchdowns.
That's a staple.
But who cares? I mean, if you throw the ball down to the 3-yard line and then McCaffrey runs it in, who cares if he doesn't get a touchdown pass?
Yeah, but the turnover thing is his staple. Jimmy, that was he couldn't just overcome it. You could just pencil him down for one or two. Fumble in the pocket. Brock is not doing that.
408, great win. Was hoping for more Rams destruction, but this Thursday would be a great opportunity for the Niners to send a message to the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They'll be favored against the Giants.
Looks like they'll be without their star running back, too.
Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, he got hurt yesterday. Looked ugly, but they say x-rays were negative, but I don't think he's playing.
I mean, that's the other thing about McCaffrey. He's been pretty durable over his career.
Well, especially since he's been here.
Yep. Daniel's in San Ramon. What's going on, Daniel? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, guys? Hey, when I was watching the game, I was like, Kelly Slater, is that what he said? And he did, because he was kind of comparing that O-line to a wave as they shifted to the right.
Oh, okay.
See, McCaffrey, he kind of made that little juke to the left. He kind of said he's kind of riding the wave like Kelly Slater. I mean, I was like, is that what he really said? But I just want to say the Niners, they look good. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is that number 17 on the Rams. He kind of went to work on our DBs. I was a little bit disappointed in that. Didn't want to see that, But that's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Puka Nacua. Is that right, Evan? He is a baller early. 15 for 147.
Yeah,
that's a little too much.
This is where we got into an argument last time, a couple years ago when it came to the Rams, and Cooper Kupp had a big game.
Oh, yeah.
And, you got to give up something. Got to give up something.
20 targets, 15 receptions.
Mm-hmm.
DBs were a little soft yesterday, so.
He didn't get him beat, though, did he?
Yeah.
He didn't get him beat. Nacua didn't get the 49ers beat, though, did he? It's kind of like.
What?
I'll tell you exactly what it's like. It's like when you play the Washington Wizards and you let Bradley Beal get 40, but you win the game. Dink and dunk. Dinking and dunking 10-yarders. Play the long game. Mm-hmm. Niners. Yes, sir. Trucker 23. What's going on, Trucker 23? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Hey, I just want to let you guys know, hey, those jerseys were thanks for keeping us entertained through our work days, man. That's Jane. That's who I ordered them through. That's a friend's business there, so I just figured I'd do that. And I have a good jersey there for you coming for Guru there from Cowboys, but
hey, thank you, man.
Hey, Trucker, got to hit you up with that.
You're the man, bruh. That is beautiful, man. Thank you.
Hey, Steiny, yeah. If I got you your team jersey, man, what would it be? I know you're not really
the Celtics.
Don't root. So what would be your favorite team if I got you a jersey, a nice one, man?
Oh, answer him, Steiny.
Jeez. Oh, man.
God, Evan. Come on. Get him a Curry.
Nick Bosa's my favorite player on the Niners, so maybe a Nick Bosa.
There you go. I'll do that for you, Dan. I'll get you a Bosa jersey then.
Dude, you're the man.
But yeah, hey, right on. Hey, that's just a thanks for keeping us going. Hey, and you got to wear that at least once this year, there, Guru. I know you're a Cowboys fan. I know, but you root for the Niners here and there. I know you get your love going.
This guy's the man.
Hey, Trucker, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it.
Hey, no worries, guys.
All right,
Yep.
that's Trucker 23.
Man, there's some good people out there.
You actually, now you are more of a jersey connoisseur than
me. No
me.
doubt.
So you actually, at one point, said, Steiny, these are nice. Look at the stitching.
Oh, God.
You said, look at the stitching.
Look at it. It's effort. Look at it, boy. That ain't just, he didn't get that at Walgreens. Shout out Walgreens. Yeah, that ain't just ironed on.
It's a Nike, so it must be official, right?
It is. Like a referee with a whistle. I'll tell you what. Tell me if I'm overdoing it.
Probably.
I am concerned about the secondary. I mean, forget Nakua, Steiny. They were doing what they wanted. I mean, the out routes were working for the Rams pretty much the whole day until Wilkes dialed up the blitz. So it's about the next team and the team after that. Can they take what the Rams did in the first half and turn that into something if they got more Nakuas? I don't know, but I sat there and I just could not believe the game was 17-17, and we talked about the Niners secondary before the season started, so I'm not going to overreact. I know it's not high school, and the Niners are not going to go De La Salle and beat everybody by 50, but there was no part of you, Steiny, because it seems like you anchored at Goo. He was getting rid of the ball in 2 seconds. Like, that ain't the whole answer for me, so I need to see more, but that was a concern.
You were going to ask me something?
Yeah, like you're not concerned about what you didn't see from the secondary and the fact that Nakua could do what he did in the air, and he wasn't the only one. Williams got that touchdown in the flat, ran it in. Like, I don't want to say I didn't think the Niners D was not capable of delivering that, but it wasn't their best day. In the second half, they got it fixed. But moving forward, if I'm the Giants or anybody they're playing, I don't know how good this secondary is.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep big picture. Big picture. And the big picture to me is they only gave up 6 points in the second half. You know, the games, look, they're down. Let's look at it this way. They're down 17-10, and from that point on, they only gave up, and that's with late second quarter. They're down 17-10. From that point on, they forced 2 turnovers and only allowed 2 field goals. And they kind of took control of the game after that last drive of the first half. So I'm not. I mean, I think as great as the defensive line is, if a team says we are going to commit ourselves to not getting our quarterback sacked, well, then what can you do if you're the 49ers defensive line, Goo?
Yeah, I guess Armstead. I don't want to say anybody played bad, but Bosa, I saw him chugging water. He's working himself back on the sideline at times. Javon almost took a handoff from Stafford. I don't know if you remember that play. He got in the backfield so fast, but I was just, again, keep it real. I was shocked in the first half at how Stafford and that offensive line for the Rams held up. So, again, Thursday, 3 more days. We'll see what the Giants can do. But I was like, I hold this defense in such high regard. You're right. They didn't give up anything, a touchdown in the second half, but one of those interceptions was a gift. We'll take it. The Niner fans will take it, but it was right off the hands, off a perfect throw that should have been a 6-7 yard gain. But it wasn't.
No. 888-957-9570 is the number, and the San Francisco 49ers, they win 30-23. See, I think, and this is kind of, I don't know, maybe 49er fans want to jump in here, and maybe this is about you, or maybe it's about 49er fans' expectations. I mean, I just think that, there's part of me that looks at this team and says, they won 30-23 on the road. The line was 7, right?
7.5.
7.5. They essentially cover on the road against the division rival, who was really impressive week 1. They shut him down in the second. Like, I don't think there's
the Rams aren't bad as I thought.
I don't think there's a lot to see here. I just think there's too many people that think, oh, we're the Niners, we're going to go down to L.A. and we'll win 31-10.
I'm one of them.
Why?
Because I feel like they've earned that.
No, they haven't.
Well, I'm going back to last year, too, though, Steiny. They were dominant. They were a dominant defense. And again, Goo, they didn't get in the end zone the second half. You got that. But, I just hold them in high regard that what you just said is what I thought we were going to see. I didn't think the Rams had a chance. And when they scored, the Niners got the ball and scored. I'm like, this is just going, what do they call it? The script. This is about to get ugly. And it was entertaining, close game for the most part.
8:05, the Rams O-line handled the 49ers front 4. That's a good offensive line. Good move by Shanahan and the defensive coordinator. Send 5 or 6. Made the difference.
Did. Yep. Because Warner start coming, and you could tell your boy Stafford was like, okay, I got to get rid of this thing. Where do I get rid of it is the problem.
Rams beat the Seahawks. Seahawks beat everyone's darling Lions. Maybe the Rams are better than we think.
That it's 2 games, but that's where I'm at. Like the demise and the death of the Rams, Steiny, may be overly exaggerated, but do you care a time of possession? Or, don't give me time of possession, even though the Niners lost that 26 minutes to 33 to the Rams when the Niners won the game. That's the most important stat, right?
Well, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's no doubt that the Rams had periods where they were moving the ball.
Oh, my gosh.
But I think that's going to happen in the NFL. I thought the 49ers defense was kind of bend, don't break, and
a lot of man-to-man coverage Stafford was taking advantage of.
I mean, it's clear like they were willing to give up that short underneath stuff. Now, is there going to be a game when you got to take that away? Probably. 888-957-9570 is the number. 49er fans, how you feeling about that win yesterday? Is my assessment of some 49er fans accurate in terms of, boy, the standards are awfully high. And you look at that game yesterday, and to my way of thinking, I'm thinking, man, you're 2-0 with 2 road games. I mean, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, boy.
You know what I mean? You're 2-0.
Oh, man.
You've won 2 road games. Stop telling me it's not enough, or 17 points in the first half. Bosa's not on track. I mean, come on now. Come on now.
It's almost turning into college. And you said it earlier, Steiny. You lumped the 3 teams in the NFC who we think are the best: Dallas, San Francisco, and Philly. And Philly, I don't think that was an A+ by any stretch Thursday. And I told you I'm concerned about their defense. Now, Dallas did score on a stout Jet defense. And this one with the Rams, like I said, the Niners didn't play bad, but defensively, I was like, okay. And maybe when Bosa gets past that lather, we'll see more Hargrave, Armstead. But they recorded 1 sack yesterday, and I thought they would get, Matt, I don't know if you heard the broadcast, Matt Stafford, they said he had piano back. I'm paraphrasing, like he ain't the quickest dude on his feet, and he took offense to that. But he was only sacked 1 time. Warner got him once.
27 pressures? Is that number right? I've seen that around today. The 49ers had 27 pressures, though, on Stafford. Come on.
Didn't feel like that, but they got him.
That's like the old NBA stat. Oh, it's a contested three-pointer. No, it's not. No, it's not a contested three-pointer. Yeah, and that's what, that's what the 510 wanted to text in here. How did the O-line handle the Niners? He got the ball out in 2 seconds, and the Niners still had 27 pressures.
There you go. Nothing to see here then.
I got to see those 27 pressures. But
I can't believe McVay punted Steiny on that 4th and 2. You got to slay the dragon if you're trying to. You're doing a damn good job to punt that. But again, it didn't result in points. The Niners punted the ball back. But man, I was like, McVay, I thought you were going for the jugular.
Yeah, that was. Let me see, where was that?
And Kyle at every turn was ultra aggressive.
Yeah, in the 3rd quarter.
That what you said, the first drive out of halftime.
Yeah, I'm just double checking to see if that's what it was. Yeah.
But I would put some respect on the Rams name, and also Steiny, because you tried to give me the tutorial on this is the NFL, and I'm saying Super Bowl or bust. And I can't watch these games in the Niners through that prism anymore. I gotta be, hey, these guys get paid too. I just couldn't believe it was tied up at half.
Who looks the best in the NFC?
Dallas and the Niners.
Yeah. It's another thing to keep in mind.
Well, some could be good. You fool, Philly too. They're 2-0. It ain't college.
Yeah, but let's be honest. The Eagles have not looked as good as. Not that it matters. They're all 2-0. But the Niners and the Cowboys have been the 2 most impressive teams in the NFC. The question is, will it stay that way? And what happens in Week 3 when the Giants come in here on Thursday?